Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Breaking, NFL just received final death blow to their league with incredible name change. The National Football League has become a national disgrace, starting at the top with who calls the shots and has perpetually refused to stop players from disrespecting our flag and country. The league got what they had coming to them when they didn't get ahead of the issue and got behind it instead. The National Anthem protest that started last season with former 49ers player, Colin Kaepernick, that many hoped would just fade away, did not. In fact, it spread like a virus, infecting every single team in the NFL. That cancer has now killed America's former favorite sport, and now the NFL may be forced to change their name to something much more appropriate after being hit with the final death blow to the league. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, as well as the spoiled millionaires that make up the teams, drastically overplayed their hand, assuming that the American people would just turn a blind eye to the blatant disrespect being shown to the flag we love. Because of their flagrant disdain for our nation's heritage, the largest nationwide boycott in recent history slammed into the league like a freight train, draining their bank accounts, and putting the entire league into jeopardy. The NFL simply can't sustain the hardship any longer, especially after getting the worst news of the season so far. So far, the damage done to the NFL was done by their furious former fans who have left the league in droves. Those who used to spend their time watching or going to the games have taken to social media to inform everyone who supports the league that we won't be supporting them. Significant pressure was put on sponsors to pull their advertising. It took a while for this to happen, with Papa John's Pizza, one of the largest, former supporters of the NFL, going first, and now other heavy hitters are following. The financial exodus has paved a way to a new name for the NFL, and it's perfect. Hannity reports. Following last week's announcement from Papa John's founder John Schnatter that they would begin removing NFL-related advertisements, NBC executives are now warning the National Football League that other mega sponsors are mulling whether to follow the pizza chain and pull future ads from the 2017 season. According to Adweek, NBC Universal executive Linda Yaccarino told a roundtable discussion that Papa John's wasn't alone in expressing their outrage over months of professional athletes taking a knee during the U.S. National Anthem. None of NBC Universal's NFL advertisers have pulled out of NBC's Sunday Night Football or Thursday Night Football games. However, a list of advertisers have made themselves very clear: if you continue covering the political coverage of the issue, we will not be part of the NFL, she said. Because think about it, they have half the country that is cheering about that, and they have half the country that is emailing them, saying, "Don't do that." So that's a real thing. The NFL has been struggling to regain its footing following weeks of players choosing to take a knee during the performance of the U.S. National Anthem. After this major blow was announced, the National Football League was hit with a major shot to their ego with what they really deserved, a name change. In a letter to the editor of the Island Packet, Ann Quigley of Bluffton, South Carolina, proposed a perfect idea in response to the National Football League disrespecting the nation, and that's to take national out of the name. While Football League would suffice for what they are, she suggested that they replace national with a word that perfectly describes what these players really are. I would submit that the players in the National Football League who do not want to stand for the national anthem should change the name of their organization to remove the word national, Quigley wrote. Perhaps they could be the Disgruntled Football League? This woman is absolutely right that if these millionaire players want to continue to disrespect the nation that provides them an incredible living for playing a game, then they should change their name to accurately reflect their attitudes. It should actually go even further than that, in that anybody who hate America while taking advantage of our freedoms to make those statements, should be fired from the public eye, since sending such a message is an abuse to their platform and actual privilege, which they think they don't have. It's doubtful that the name will change, despite the fact that it should, but one thing has changed for certain: the NFL may never recover from it. The once respected sport and America's favorite is a shadow of its former glory. The league has lost all respect, and only time will tell if they can get it back. However, it's already too late to salvage this season.